If your legs are down on the ground, make sure they're in a parallel position, or and have a cushion underneath your feet, or just a little footstool if you have one. Excuse me. Otherwise, if you are sitting in the regular cross-legged position, you can have a cushion underneath your sit bones. And make sure you've got something solid and firm underneath your sit bones, not sinking into a comfy couch. And if your sacrum is in your pelvic bowl is sitting, tipping backwards and forwards, try and make it upright, so not tipping either side more in one side than the other, back to front. But imagine if you have a bowl of water there. You want to keep it upright. And the shoulders are over the hips, hands in the meditation mudra. Right hand nestled in the left, thumbs are touching. And this is the meditation posture that they recommend in the text in this particular tradition. But if you are studying meditation in another tradition, or you're studying yoga and you're more comfortable with your hands in another position, feel free. You don't necessarily have to do it this way, but it's what's recommended. And the shoulders are over the hips. And imagine your spine is a string of pearls of light stretching from the base all the way up through the crown of the head. You can imagine your crown is heading towards the ceiling. Okay, maybe somebody is above you or behind you, very gently lengthening your spine. The head is slightly tipped forward, eyes are down, looking along the lengths of the nose. And tip the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Just relax the jaw. And bring your attention to the crown of the head again. And relax your scalp. And your forehead. Just go to the back of the eye sockets. If you wear glasses or contact lenses, it might be tight back there for you. So just relax the back of the eyes. And if you're very fortunate, you don't need to wear prescription on your eyes. Relax that area anyway. It helps. Relax the nose, the cheeks, the area around your mouth. And then just draw your attention to the back of the head, the scalp there. Just relax the scalp. And yes, the ears relax. And think about going inside your ear, relaxing inside there. That might relax your jaw a bit more. And relax the temples. You can take a deep breath anytime you wish. And relax the back of the occipital bone, the bottom of the skull. Relax the neck, and the shoulders, and the upper thoracic. And the throat. The chest, and the belly, the limbs, hands, fingers, feet, and toes. Just bring your mind to the breath. Notice the sensation of the air as you're inhaling. It's slightly cooler than the air you're exhaling. And you'll notice the sensation on the outside of the nostrils. Some people notice it on the tip of the nose. Some people at the base, the sides, and it also depends if you've been training in meditation in another tradition. If there's any sounds in your environment, just allow those sounds to be there. And notice the thoughts. So some of you may have some busyness going on today, whether it be work projects, meetings, interactions with beings that might potentially be stressful. So for that, just this next, 25 minutes or so, you can just push all those thoughts to the outside of this session. Try not, anyway, at least, if they keep popping up, try not to engage too much with them. Just allow your thoughts to run like a river of mental moments. Keep the mind on the breath. As we bring to mind all the people of our life. So think of the ones you love, who love you, who offer you their strength. Sometimes at their own expense. These people take care of you, they support you, vice versa. We call them friend, loved one. And then there's those who we have aversion for, and they for us. I know enemy is kind of a strong word. It's how the texts call it. But it's just sort of like just somebody that you don't really like very much. And then there's the strangers. They're neither friend nor enemy. You don't think about them, you don't care about them. You're just kind of indifferent. But they are all the same. They're all the same in their wish to be happy just like you. They want happiness. They have mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, cousins, people who love them no matter what category they're in your mind. Somewhere in the world there is a person who loves and adores the person you have aversion for. So this category is not, this label is not fixed, permanent. They're all the same in their wish to be free from suffering. And they're having this unbelievable capacity for enlightenment, bliss, compassion, wisdom, kindness, unbelievable clairvoyance. This is who we really are. And believe it or not, and it may have happened to you already in your life, even this week, the person you call friend, who you love so dearly, could possibly turn into a person you have aversion for. The person who is your stranger may become your dearest friend. So keep the mind relaxed in relation to your people, and be aware that these amazing relationships that we have can change. So we just be grateful for what we have, for the time we have it. And treat them like something very, very precious. Try not to take our good, virtuous relationships for granted. Keep the mind on the breath. So we'll do this meditation this morning for the sake of all these beings in our life, and by extension all sentient beings. And we just keep in mind all the people in Europe, particularly in Ukraine and Russia. And somebody requested that we dedicate for people in Ukraine today, and I'd already planned, we'll do a little prayer at the end called Freeing from the Fear of War, which was recommended by Kadrila, at the beginning of the pandemic. So it's not very long, but I'll leave enough time for us to do it. And I'll just recite it while you think about all these beings. But think today's meditation will be Chenrezig, so you can keep all these beings in mind who are frightened, who are hurt, who are cold, and even the ones who are planning to harm and to hurt, and particularly the leaders, because they will be experiencing the greatest suffering as a result of the karma that they've put in, the actions they're taking now, creating negative seeds for them in the future. So let's just start by doing our 9-round breathing. So just to remind everyone, breathing in through the right, blissful, radiant white light, and then breathe out through the left, first of all your attachment energy, grasping, neediness, unhealthy desire, wanting, not feeling enough. Do that 3 times, then breathe in through the left, blissful, radiant white light, pausing at the top of the breath, and breathe out through the right, all your anger, wishing to harm, jealousy, bitterness, and grudges. And do that 3 times. It leaves you as thick black yucky smoke and it disappears into space. And then breathe in through both nostrils, blissful, radiant white light, pausing at the top of the breath. And then breathing out all your energy of not knowing, ignorance, not understanding. So we'll do 3 sets in your own time. So some of you are still finishing up, so don't rush. And for the rest of you, just bring your mind to the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. And just feel, notice how you are now compared to how you were at the beginning of the session. Now imagine all of space is filled with beings. The people of your life and beyond. They're sitting around you and they're extending beyond the horizon. So if you find it difficult to think of all sentient beings, just think of as many as you can. Your family and your parents and other family members are beside you. Your friends behind you for support. And the people you don't get along with are in front of you, eyeball to eyeball. And the others are all around. And contemplate the suffering of these people and beings. And first of all, think of the suffering of your parents and the other people you're close to. And try and open your heart to the physical and psychological problems they may be experiencing right now. And just remember, just like you, they want to be free of all suffering. And really try and wish in your heart that they were free from suffering and could enjoy the peace and the bliss of enlightenment. So it's a little bit easy, isn't it? Because we love them. So now think of the people who you're not close to, who have hurt you, and imagine their suffering. Physical pain, discomfort, feelings of loneliness. Because if they've hurt you and harmed you, this could be a habit for them. They may be harming others, being mean to them, saying unkind words, cruel words. They could be feeling insecure, dissatisfied. And just like you, they don't want any problems, but they have no choice because they're going around harming people. As long as the mind is confused and ignorant, cannot find peace. So try and open your heart to these people for whom you normally feel anger. And now expand your awareness to take in the troubles and pain of other human beings and of animals. The mountain lions who are looking for food. The Pyrenees whose job it is to keep them away. People in Ukraine. So try not to be overwhelmed. There's a lot. And happiness and pain, all our experiences are changeable. So we're going to do this meditation. Feel strongly the aspiration to do this yourself so that you can help other beings be free of their suffering. So imagine just above the crown of your head, facing the same way as you, Chenrezig. And he's the manifestation of pure, unobstructed compassion, love, wisdom. And his body is made of radiant white light. So this is like a hologram. And you can imagine this is the mind of your teacher, your lama, your trusted mentor, manifesting in this form for your benefit. So it's a smiling, peaceful, face. And he's looking at you, just wanting to help, wishing to help you, wanting to take care of you. There's no judgmental thoughts towards you, accepts you exactly as you are, meets you where you're at this moment. And he's looking at you in the same way as all other sentient beings. He has 4 arms. The first 2 hands are together at his heart and hold a jewel that fulfills all the wishes. The second 2 are raised to the level of his shoulders, the right holding a crystal rosary and the left a white lotus. And he's sitting on a white moon disk on an open lotus. His legs are crossed in the full lotus posture, and he's wearing exquisite celestial silks and precious jewels. He has an aura around his head and around his body. He's wearing the 5-pointed crown, also embedded with jewels. So this is a light being above the crown of your head. And just focus on it for a moment till it becomes stable. And open your mind to Chenrezig's serene, peaceful, loving energy. So now make a prayer from your heart to overcome your misconceptions and negative energy, to develop pure love and compassion for all beings, people of your life, people of Ukraine, leaders of Russia. So you want to try and develop love and compassion equally, not just for the victims, but for the oppressors as well. Now feel you're connecting with your own true nature, your highest potential. So in response to your request, Chenrezig lovingly sends streams of white light, and this fills every cell and atom of your body and purifies all of your negativities and problems, all your past harmful actions, and your potential to give harm in the future. And then completely fills you with his limitless love and compassion. And your body feels light and blissful, and your mind peaceful and clear. And the light from Avalokiteshvara or Chenrezig radiates out to every living being, purifying their negative energy and filling them with bliss. So that's a lot to imagine. Do the best you can as we recite the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Imagine Shenrezig, your guru, dissolving into white light. This just kind of melts and floats down through your crown, reaches your heart chakra, and your mind, your teacher's mind, merge indistinguishably with Shenrezig's mind, and you experience complete tranquility and bliss. And when your usual sense of I starts to arise, hungry, need breakfast, have to go to work, just bring your mind back to the qualities of Shenrezig. Infinite love, infinite compassion for all beings. So this little prayer we'll do for the people of Europe, Ukraine, Russia. The Vajra speech of Mahasiddha, Tangtong Gyalpo, words of truth, pacifying the danger of weapons. Om Mani Padme, 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 Om. Great, loving, victorious one, Arya sublime, compassionate-eyed, looking one, wrathful, victorious, high griever, perfect, pure Tara, and so forth, objects of refuge whose holy names eliminate all dangers upon mere hearing, who are compassionate in nature, please pay attention to me. When the sentient beings of the time of quarrelling and of flourishing of the 5 degenerations are tormented by fighting and intense suffering, from the explosion of a great ocean of evil karma and jealousy, please dry this ocean up by the strength of your transcendental wisdom and compassion. Also by letting fall a great nectar rain of loving kindness on the transmigratory beings whose hatred is a blazing fire, please grant your blessings for happiness and auspiciousness to increase by their recognizing each other as being like parents. Through your defeating the multitude of vicious evil spirits who by entering someone's mental continuum change it instantly into the mind of an Asura, from now on may they never roam in this region. Please also cause all the sentient beings who have died in war from now on to abandon all evil karma, the cause and result, and be miraculously reborn in a blissful land. Please also lead all others to that pure land. Please cause all those who are reborn and are born and die to have long lives, and not to have sicknesses, to stop all their quarreling and fighting, and to enjoy a life in the 10 virtues. Please make rainfall at the right time, harvest always to be good, and auspiciousness to increase in all habitats and for all inhabitants, by the ultimate reality which is pure in nature, unbetraying cause and result, which has that ultimate reality, and the compassionate Guru, mind-sealed deity, and rare sublime ones, may my pure and extensive prayers be accomplished. So let's just dedicate all the virtuous energy that we have created this morning, all the positive energy, to all the sentient beings in our life, and by extension, all sentient beings, particularly the people in Ukraine, to Russia, and may this war stop now. Okay, everybody, lots of love. Take care. I'll see some of you this afternoon, maybe this evening, and have a wonderful day. Be productive and kind, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, Matt.